So guys, let's take an example of a Facebook news feed, right? And let's see that how the news feed is getting refreshed whenever my friend shares a post on Facebook, right? So let's see that at time t equal to 0, my news feed looks something like this, right? And suddenly after 5 seconds, my friend shares a post on Facebook and my new news feed might look like this. Okay, we'll be talking about these circles in a minute, right? So after 5 seconds, my view, the thing which I see on my browser, is getting changed, right? So how React handles this? Okay, first of all, React says that you need to divide the page that you see on your browser into components, right? So every functional part of your web page needs to be divided into something called as components. For example, in the case of my home page, there will be a section of write post, of newsfeed, of chats, of maybe ads and games. So all these are related to some different functionality, right? So we can divide all these views into components on the home page. My chats part will be a different component. My newsfeed will be another component. So this way, after division into components, we make such design of our web page, okay, through React. Now at t equal to 0, all these are components of my home page, okay, and this thing, let's say, is the component of my news feed. Okay, this is related to my news feed. Now after 5 seconds, when my friend shares a post, I see a new view, right? So at this point of time, a new post will occur, okay, in my news feed. Okay, this particular post needs to be reflected only in my news feed, right? Not in my chat section, not in my games or ad section, right? So what Facebook does, what React does, is that it just updates this particular component, means the newsfeed component, not the other components. Okay, so even in other cases before React.js came, these things were occurring, right? But the update part was not so efficient. React made this updation of DOM. We'll be talking about DOM, right, in a few seconds. So React made the updation of DOM really efficient. Okay, and that's why it is a choice of nearly every front-end developer right now. So let's talk about DOM right now. At t equal to 0, we had a representation of the page which we are viewing. The browser had a representation of the page as a DOM object. It means the document object model. It has represented the whole document, the whole page as an object. Okay, and now at equal to 5 seconds, that DOM is new. It is something else. The DOM has been updated. Okay, so here is where the React's famous diff algorithm comes. Okay, so remember that these two DOMs, okay, DOM 1 and DOM 2, these two are different DOMs. Okay, so there comes an algorithm which updates this DOM after every triggering of events, such as a friend shared a post. So that is an event, right? After that particular event, what React does, React handles this updation to the new DOM really efficiently. So let's talk more about this diff algorithm. Okay, so remember that only the cost, which is like the things like updating the actual DOM of the browser, is actually costly, right? So remember that destroying the whole DOM and recreating this DOM is not an option, is a costly option, right? So React does not choose this option. React has a different way of handling this update. Okay, and that is the only thing which is special about React. So let's see this diff algorithm. Okay, whenever an event is triggered, or like when a friend shares a post, this particular component, okay, in React every component has some states. The state of this newsfeed is getting changed, and as soon as the state is getting changed, this component will be re-rendered, okay, and then this particular DOM, okay, this is the DOM of the t equal to 0. It means old DOM before the sharing the post on the Facebook, right? So this particular DOM will be updated by React, okay, inside memory. Remember, inside memory. This particular DOM will not be shown to the browser so that it can show you the new page, okay? This is just a virtual DOM. This particular virtual DOM is created by React inside memory with the required changes, okay? So this is actually the DOM which can show you the new view, okay? But remember that this virtual DOM is just an in-memory representation. The actual DOM has not been updated right now, okay? So React just changes this DOM and keeps it inside the memory, and now it calculates the differences between the old DOM and the virtual DOM, okay? And after calculating the differences through a special diff algorithm, only the differences will be updated into the actual DOM, which we will be seeing at t equal to 5 seconds, okay? So remember that a virtual DOM and the old DOM is compared at every change of state, okay? And the differences are calculated, and only the differences are getting updated onto the actual DOM. So this way the whole DOM need not to be destroyed, okay? And remember that this particular update is done through the diff algorithm. The differences are calculated and a React batch runs to update this actual DOM. So this is the thing which React does,